to take any points at a major fight like this. I want to let the fighters make a decision on their own and let the best man win, okay?
Okay.
Let's go.
Kind of a stilted conversation there about rough stuff inside, almost as though Hatton's trainer Billy Graham was quite aware of the television camera and wanted to play to it in some way. CompuBox numbers in round two: Lacey 5 out of 35 power shots, 6 out of 46 overall. Manfredo 15 out of 56. Lacey seems to be late getting started in the fight, understanding that Manfredo is in a boxing match and has been moving his feet and letting his hands go to gain an advantage over Jeff in the early going, while Jeff seems to be waiting for Peter to become a standing target for him.
And that's not going to happen. Jeff seems like a very strong weightlifter with boxing gloves on. He's getting there, he's hesitating on the punches. He can't get them off. Sometimes he throws the punches after the guy's already pulled back.
You suggesting he's muscle bound?
Yes. And if that is the case, as the fight goes on after 5 or 6 rounds, he's going to have even more problems getting his punches off because his arms become very heavy.
Free up, free up. Free up your hand.
The sluggers won the first 2 prelims. The boxer is winning so far here.
But Manfredo isn't really throwing confident boxing. Even though he's boxing, doesn't seem to be boxing with confidence. He still may fall apart at any point in this fight.
I think Lacey's going to have to make him fall apart. Very nice body head combination there by Manfredo.
If Manfredo keeps punching like that, it's going to be a lot of problem because his punches are getting off much faster than Lacey's. His hand speed and his foot speed.
Good body shot with the left hand by Peter Manfredo. Now Lacey comes back and fires 2 body shots of his own. That's one way to get his act going. Focus on the body.
And try to slow Manfredo down.
Try to develop a rhythm for himself as well. It's like running the ball in football. It gives you confidence that you can eventually go back upstairs.
Notice that Manfredo is holding his hands very high, trying to discourage that left hook, but Lacey does not go to the body when he does that.
Manfredo gets in his own counter left hook, and now takes a Lacey left hand on the inside, and a good hard straight right from Lacey to punctuate the round.
That was about the best 15 seconds of the fight so far for Lacey. Was it enough to win the round?
In addition to the crowd you see live here in the arena, the MGM Grand has sold closed circuit seats in their nearby convention center and at other places around town.
Now, there's supposedly 25,000 seats around town, estimated 20,000 Brits or more, most of whom came here without tickets to the arena. I look upon it as the British Parliament, Jim. That's the House of Commons out there for $50 a seat, and this is the House of Lords, where seats are going for thousands.
Out here, they have one ticket they're trying to get $45,000 for.
Well,
one ticket.
I was walking through the casino today, and a guy came up to me and said, "If you can get me a ringside seats, I'll give you $5,000." I guess he was going to sell them for 10.
Harold Letterman could have given him his ringside seat. Before we go to Harold for a score, we had better cover this knockdown by Jeff Lacey. Peter Manfredo goes down on a big Lacey right hand. And you mentioned, Larry, that the last 15 seconds of the preceding round were the best of the fight so far. That's because Jeff Lacey has come alive. He landed a hard left hand and a hard right hand at the end of the 3rd round, and now he has Peter Manfredo, he believes, in trouble as he takes him to the corner and they trade shots.
I didn't even think that right hand landed solidly. I just think Manfredo was moving away and it just sort of grazed him, but it was enough to put him down.
Oh no, it landed solidly. This terrific flat screen monitor in front of me showed that very clearly. They're trading shots now, and I'm wondering why Manfredo wants to show his machismo and trade shot for shot with Lacey instead of moving a little bit more, Emmanuel, as he did earlier.
He's got so much speed on his hand and feet, and it's early in the fight, not where he's tired, but it seems like he just doesn't have the confidence in himself. Even a few rounds where I saw him winning, I still didn't see the confidence in himself. But, you know, I'm worried about Lacey liable to get exhausted right now himself, especially with all those muscles that he brought into the fight here.
All right, we're stabilized now. Let's quickly sneak in Harold Letterman's scorecard. Harold, how do you have it through three?
Look at him through three, 29-28, 2 rounds to 1, Peter Manfredo. I mean, I thought he clearly outboxed Lacey the first 2 rounds. Jeff having a hard time getting off because he's so tight. 3rd round, Jeff landed some nice shots, and you see what happened in the 4th round. He followed it up with a nice shot. 2 rounds to 1, Manfredo.
I gave the first 3 rounds to Manfredo, but that knockdown will virtually even the fight. Well, I don't know that that should be a 2-point knockdown, but it usually is. You think Manfredo's legs have gone out from under him?
I don't know. He didn't do that much movement. It hasn't been a real hectic pace. It like really started in the last round. It seemed like he had slowed down. And the fight is right there for him to win if he would just start punching and using his feet, moving in and out.
Maybe he just feels that he's quicker inside and that he can go with Lacey because he's doing quite well in here.
Yeah, well, Lacey, as I said, about 5 rounds are usually when guys do all that weight lift. I'm not saying he has, but he looks like that and he's fighting like that. They usually can't hold the arms up much after 6 rounds.
Certainly the knockdown re-energized Jeff Lacey, has had his late success in round 3, and it's a different fight now with 4 rounds in the book. Take another look.
Legally, it was a knockdown.
That's the reason why.
Yeah, he would not have went down if he hadn't have been hit.
That was a solid right hand.
Push him off you and punch. Don't let him grab you and hold you like that. Push him off you before the referee stops in. Nail him with a 1-2.
In case you're wondering, they are not singing a Christmas lyric. They are singing about Ricky Hatton. There's only one Ricky Hatton is the dominant refrain in the song. Power punches in the 4th round. Jeff Lacey, 20 out of 62. Peter Manfredo, 7 out of 31. Lacey jumps ahead on the Letterman scorecard with a 10-8 round in the 4th, fashioned off of that right hand.